This is your 54th video on this topic. You followed Hamza's advice of deloading every month, but you keep failing and failing over and over again. You followed the advice of these shitty YouTubers that make sexualized thumbnails to teach you how to stop fapping, but the thumbnails make you relapse, and like the title said, this is the last no-fap video you're gonna watch. You may ask, Aziz, why do you sound so confident about this, bro? I struggled with this massive addiction since I was 9 years old. After all these years, I discovered a method that no one is talking about. I'm not gonna waste more time. Here's a no BS guide on how to stop fapping. But before we start, you need to stop counting the days. This is step 0 before we run through the actual steps. Bro, seriously, we all know that counting the days is BS because you tried it in the past and still broke the streak again and again. I was that guy on the nofap subreddit, I'm on day 45 boys, to have my ego boosted. And then guess what happened? Relapse again. And then I opened nofap subreddit again and ruined my mental health when I see people on day 90 and here I am in my room hating myself with the smell of cum. Here's a screenshot of what I wrote back in 2020. I was focused so much on the days to the point that it became a full-time job to me. I obsessed with how to solve it, but I didn't know that to solve the problem you need to stop trying to solve problem in the first place. Step 1. Don't have time to fap. You don't do the bad habits if you don't have time to do them. So you need to ask yourself, what is the time I usually fap? In the morning? In the afternoon? In the evening when everyone's asleep? When I feel bored? When I feel lonely? Let's take an example if you fap in the morning. Ask yourself, what's causing me to fap now? Maybe you grab your phone first thing in the morning and you start scrolling on social media because you feel lonely. And you start coping and say, I'm scrolling to see what my friends are doing, bro. Bullshit. You're looking for some ass. Don't lie to yourself. Maybe this is your trigger. That's why ask yourself, what can I do to stop this from happening? Stop using your phone in the morning or give it to your mother when you go to sleep. Problem solved. Easy peasy. Alright Aziz, I finished school at 6 p.m. and I'm bored and I feel the urge. What should I do? Good question. Just don't make the scenario happen. That's why I have a full timetable as we do in school on what I do every minute of the day. Here's an example of my timetable so you can pause the video and read it through. You need to have time on your calendar at 6 p.m. I'll go to the gym or play basketball or study. You need to remove the boredom from your life completely and you'll never fap again. Step 2. Stop feeding the sexual thoughts. I remember I'll be sitting in class and a sexual thought popped into my mind. Do you know what younger Aziz did? I feed into the thought and the urges are through the roof because my mind thinks that this is happening in real life. So my body reacted naturally and then I came back home and you know what I did. But the questions I've wanted to answer for so long, why do sexual thoughts arise? The thing that raises the dopamine levels to the roof is porn and masturbation and cocaine. So your brain needs something that brings dopamine to the same level or more. And since nothing is stimulating when you're in class, for example, your brain starts visualizing sexual thoughts to have the dopamine back up again. But the second question is, how can I stop these sexual thoughts when they arise? When you have a sexual thought, think about a happy memory you had. When is the last time you felt so happy? And try to relive the memory in your mind. You can do it right now if you want. Think about something that made you happy and you'll trick your brain that this is happening now. And without even noticing it, the urge is gone. Because the cause of the urges is stress, boredom, or loneliness. Step 3. Lower your gaze online and offline. So I'll be walking down the street or watching YouTube and then boom, I see something sexual maybe in school or on YouTube. I act like I saw a ghost, I'll look away immediately without thinking and throw my phone away. And I say, bro, that's haram. God is watching 24/7. The problem I see in all young men is that when something's sexual online or in the street, for example, they stare at it and they wonder why they have strong urges. So I'm a Muslim and this is what our Prophet Muhammad said. If the Prophet said that, you know that this is no jokes. So the next time you see something sexual, throw your phone away and be so terrified. And when you see a girl with sexualized clothes on, don't even look at her. She doesn't deserve your attention. If your end goal isn't marriage, then don't look at her. I know this is exaggerating, but you need to stop coping and say that I look at her because I want to sleep with her and to see her as a sex toy. Just lower your gaze, bro, and your life will change. Step 4. Learn from mistakes. Let me define learning. Learning is the same condition but different behavior. When you learn from all the mistakes you did that caused you to fap, you'll not fap again because you'll see it coming. You know that phone plus bed equals fap, so don't bring your phone to bed easily. You know that boredom equals fap, so eliminate boredom by having a timetable easy. You know that watching no fap videos will make you obsessed with it, which is fap. So make this video your last no fap video ever. Easy. Make a list of your mistakes, and trust me, you'll never fap again. Step 5. Improve your mental health. This is the 7th time that I mention mental health at the end of my video, because if you don't improve this, you'll be moving in circles, and you'll be stuck in your mind and not make any progress. I created a 14-day step-by-step program to improve mental health. You'll find it in the description. Step 6. God is always watching 24/7. This is for the Muslim people out there. I think this is the biggest motivation for me right now. It's impossible to hide from God. Just imagine the level of accountability I have. And the beauty of all this is that you can ask God to help you with this addiction. I think this is the biggest shortcut to break free. So start by praying 5 times a day and you'll thank me for it like you train your body and mind. You need to train your soul. If you want to glow up ASAP, watch this video here. Peace out.